Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about something every LinkedIn user should know, LinkedIn rate limits. Whether you are on a free account, premium or sales navigator, these limits determine how much you can do on the platform, and ignoring them can get your account flagged or restricted. If you are using tools like PhantomBuster, this becomes even more important. Let's break it all down. Now, before you start running automation or even sending messages manually at scale, here is a key tip. Warm up your accounts and make it look like a real, active human is behind it. Here is what helps build trust with LinkedIn's algorithm and avoid getting flagged. The first point, complete your profile. Fill out your profile 100%. Add a headline, experience, education, and a good quality profile photo. A half-built profile is a red flag for automation. Second point, be active like a real user. Connect with people organically for the first 1 to 2 weeks. Like, comment, and share a few posts each day. Visit some profiles manually to warm up your footprint. This activity helps LinkedIn see your account as legitimate. The third point, create or share content. Posting updates, writing a short article, or even reposting others' content with a comment helps build trust and shows you are a real participant on the platform. Point 4. Don't jump into automation on the first day. If it's a new account, spend 1 to 2 weeks warming up manually before automating. Even if it's older but inactive, re-engage slowly. Point 5. Consider a premium or Sales Navigator plan. Paid account, especially Sales Navigator, are less likely to be flagged when operating near the upper limits. LinkedIn tends to trust users who invest in their platform more. And if you are starting with automations and PhantomBuster, this is my best advice. Start with low volumes and spread out your launches throughout the day. Let's say if you are extracting profiles, rather than extracting 500 profiles at once, I will recommend extracting 100 profiles every 2 hours during the working hours. You should always launch your automations at times where you are usually using your LinkedIn accounts, most likely during working hours. You can set up your launch frequency on each of our phantoms by going on the launch settings. If you select repeatedly, you'll be able to indicate how many times a day, for example, you want to launch your phantom. Then on the behavior, you will always be asked how many actions you want to process per launch. Now I'm going to speak about some rate limits regarding the different actions you want to process on LinkedIn. The first one, the connection request limits. With free and premium accounts, you will always be limited at around 100 connection requests per week, or roughly 15 per day. If you want to send connection requests through Sales Navigator, you will be limited to 150 per week, so about 20 to 25 per day. The best practice here is to spread your connection requests throughout the day. Sending too many at once is a big red flag. We will always let you know about the limits you have on LinkedIn when you go to the overview page of a phantom, like this one, the LinkedIn Auto Connect. If you scroll down, you will see that we always add a message about the limit. In this case, LinkedIn limits you to sending 100 connection requests per week. To access the overview page of a phantom, you need to go on the card of this phantom and click on Learn More. Now, concerning the messaging limits. If you are using a free account, you will be limited to 100 messages per week. If you have a premium or Sales Navigator account, you'll be limited to 150 per week. If you want to use InMails, it's not available on free accounts, but with a premium or Sales Navigator, you can get up to 50 InMail credits per month. With profiles visits, if you have a free account, you'll be limited to 80 visits per day. If you have a premium or Sales Navigator account, it will be raised to 150 visits per day. Regarding the search and extractions limits, if you want to extract profiles from a single LinkedIn search, you will be limited to extract 1000 profiles per day. If you want to extract profiles on a Sales Navigator search, you will be limited to 2,500 profiles a day. Now, once again, if you are unsure, please visit the overview page of a phantom or contact the support to know more about the limits. And keep your automation slow and human-like. These are some limits you will encounter even if you process manual actions and whatever the tool you are using for automations. So stick to best practices, space out your actions, and always aim for natural user behavior pattern. And one last thing, on this video I was presenting the hard limits of our phantoms and the actions you can process on LinkedIn. These are limits you can achieve if you have a warmed up account and if you want to launch a phantom once in a while. If you plan to use automations on the long run, you should rather target 50 or 70% of the volume of each action. Let's say if you are extracting every day on Sales Navigator during weeks or months, it's better to extract 1000 profiles a day than 2500, which is the hard limit. Feel free to drop us a comment to ask your questions. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.